What's up, everybody? Welcome to Shit Trainers Say, a weekly podcast brought to you by Catalyst Strength and Personal Training. And I'm here with Debbie Roman, my right hand, my general manager. She is the straw that stirs the drink at Catalyst. If that's never mind. It's an American thing. They probably don't say that in Mexico. But anyway, we're here to bring you everyday conversations that we have with our clients when they have questions about their health and fitness. And then we share our knowledge with them. So we thought we'll share it with you too. So today, Deb has a good conversation that she had with one of our clients. And because part of our name is functional nutrition, which is different than nutrition. And that's what Deb is going to describe in this conversation that she had with her client. Deb, you want to take it from there?
Yeah. It is a combination of, functional nutrition stuff and also just helping you have a healthy relationship with food. Basically the conversation that I had, it was actually, now that I remember, it was two clients. One of them was like, oh, I noticed my friend, she was like her belly was so flat and she doesn't even work out. And then this other client, she was like, she's really struggling with like overeating and self-image, issues and things like that. And first of all, I want to tell you that all of us go through that. We tend to compare ourselves with either other people or ourselves in different circumstances. So I want to first of all clear up and tell you that that's normal. And I'm not saying that's okay. I'm just saying that everybody really struggles with it, and it's just part of the journey, of the fitness journey, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to be better, right?
And I'll jump in there real quick, Deb. Guys struggle with it too, but in a slightly different way. But it's also an issue.
Yeah. Yes. So I feel like we women just tend to express it a little bit more because we're comfortable with each other, because we do think that we struggle with it, and because I'm the functional nutritionist person, you come to me and you're more open to tell me things like that. So yes, that's really important too, Jem. So first of all, I want to talk to you about the functional nutrition and how it could potentially help you to have a healthy relationship with food, right? Because so functional nutrition, what basically does, it helps you understand what areas of your life and health and fitness and nutrition you can improve to go back to a state of health and balance in your body. And when you feel good, you want to keep feeling good, so that it's easier for you to stick to your diet and just to do the right thing, right? It is frustrating when you try the keto diet, the low carb, the whatever diet, and you really try it, and then just nothing works. It's the same thing that when you come to the gym and we do an assessment and we guide you through the mobility assessment, body composition, body fat percentage, and things like that. And then based on that, we're going to design a workout specific for you. Nutrition, functional nutrition does the same thing. We run your liquid, saliva, blood, and everything through different tests to figure out how we can help you design a proper functional nutrition, quote unquote, meal plan for you. So that's the main difference between me just telling you, why don't you try a low carb diet? If your cortisol levels are up here, you cannot do a low carb diet. That's just going to throw you off even more. And there are many reasons why, and I'm not going to get into detail because you're not interested. If you're
Hey, Deb, can I jump in there real quick?
Yes.
And I don't want to ruin your train of thought, but the the aha moment for me in functional nutrition is when I did the food sensitivity test. And I learned that there are foods that I was eating that are healthy, like salmon, right?
Yeah.
Like salmon. Yeah. Salmon is a very healthy food to eat. It's got lots of omegas. It's, got lots of healthy fats, lots of protein. It's a very healthy food. But for me personally, because of my genetics, because of my antigens, because of my digestive issues, it was jacking me up, meaning I couldn't, lose body fat. I would, get bloated every time I would eat, things like that. So instead of doing like a cookie cutter diet, like the keto diet or the Atkins or insert any diet here, this is specific to your body, to your genetics, to your digestive processes, all of those things. And then the other thing that I didn't realize is that everybody's familiar with probiotics, but not everybody's familiar with prebiotics. And basically, what and Deb, you can correct me if I get this wrong. A prebiotic is what the bacteria in your gut feeds on, and whatever bacteria you feed will grow. Whatever bacteria you starve will die. So sugar feeds bad bacteria, and they grow and they proliferate and become the majority of the bacteria in your gut. And then that begins to cause all kinds of problems. Where if you can feed the good bacteria, then they proliferate, and that's the majority of bacteria in your gut. And then you don't get the bloating, you don't get the digestive issues, you don't get the autoimmune things, you don't get the leaky gut syndrome. So what you eat feeds what's in your gut, and your genetics determine what foods you react well to, what foods you don't react well to. Even though, like chicken breast, perfectly healthy, but maybe for some odd reasons, your body doesn't jive with chicken, and it causes all kinds of issues with you. So for me, that was the eye-opening moment for the functional nutrition in that respect. I'm sorry, Deb, go ahead.
That's okay. Yeah, and that's what we recommend everybody begins with, because it's fairly easy to, if I give you a list of things that you shouldn't eat, then it's easy for you to maybe stick to it. So that's one of the first things that we encourage you to do. And also what you were saying about the bacteria, then that's another test that we can do to see what bacteria you're feeding, right? Because it might not be a matter of willpower. Maybe you're craving sugar because those little guys are hungry. Right. And it sounds crazy and kind of gross, but welcome to your body. It's gross, and great too, but mainly gross. Then when we know what's going on inside, it just makes more sense for you to be able to stick to the guidelines, because you can see it on paper what your test is saying. Oh, I have this bacteria growing, so that's why I'm constipated. That's why I'm bloated. That's why I'm craving sugar. And then it's easier because now you understand, and now the guilt is out of the picture. Like, okay, it's not like I'm I have no willpower and I love sugar. I mean, you might love sugar, I love sugar, but there's a reason why you cannot stop eating it. And just like that, we also test for hormone imbalances, like if you're going through menopause, premenopause, there are things that need to
estrogen dominant
and in check in order for your body to function properly. And there are many things that can mess it up. It could be your diet, like food sensitivity, is like Jim was saying. It could be your predisposition, genetically, you're more predisposed to this or that. The environment, so many toxins, the water that we eat with, the water that we drink with no filter, like it could be a million things. Medicine, birth control. So it is so personalized that I literally have no time to just sit here and guide you through it. But that's the main difference with functional nutrition and just nutrition, right? And of course, we're always going to stick to the basics, lean proteins, fruit and veggies, fiber, healthy fats, and things like that. And you can do all of that, and you can see progress and feel good. But there's going to be a point where you're not going to know what else to do. And then that might be the time for you to do a food sensitivity test or do a cortisol test. That's like the next level. You do want to first clean your diet. You want to go to a baseline because it's a process and it takes time. You need to get used to be comfortable with eating healthy and getting good habits. And that's something that we can help you with. And then we can guide you to the next step. So I think that that's something that is going to be the next thing in nutrition. It's already growing, but you're still might not even know what I'm talking about. So it's still a fairly new subject. So if you have any questions, just come and talk to us. It's really interesting. We offer it for you for a reason. We believe that it works. We've seen it ourselves in our bodies. So we're never going to put you through something that we haven't tried ourselves, or that we don't know how it works. So
You want to touch on food rotation?
Sure. So that's the other thing with the food sensitivity test. When you get the test,
people tend to eat the same thing
the same stuff, yes,
every day, and then if you're sensitive to it, it could jack you up. It could derail and sabotage your efforts or your goals of your health and fitness program. Deb, where'd you go?
Mm-hmm. So I'm showing you the.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So when you get your food sensitivity test, it does guide you through like a meal plan for phase 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that focuses on what you were saying about the rotation, because in any diet, because this is a kind of diet. I mean, it is. So you're going to be restricting yourself for with a specific food group. So you want to make sure that you're getting everything. So it's good to rotate it to make sure that you're not missing out on anything. And we also, of course, give you specific supplements based on what you're eating and what you're not eating.
And what's going on in your gut.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the main difference between nutrition and functional nutrition.
Yeah. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Deb, because she handles that part. She is our functional nutritionist. Deb, you want to give your contact info?
Yeah, so feel free to reach out here on Catalyst on our Facebook. Come and talk to me in person with your mask on, or you can text me, or you can email me to Debbie_R at catalyststl.com.
It's DEBBYE_R at catalyststl.com. And do you want to give out your number?
Sure, 314-249-2688. And yeah, like Jim said, you can reach out to me. There are many things that we can do, but we can just start with the basics. And I personally, I'm not going to ask you to run any tests unless you are already eating, quote unquote, clean, and you have a baseline of what healthy eating means, because it could be overwhelming. That's just my personal opinion.
All right. Thanks, Deb. And thanks, everybody, for listening. We really appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed this conversation or got a little something out of it that can help you reach your health and fitness goals. And if you like what you hear, subscribe, give us a comment. Let us know what you think, bad and good. And if there's any topics that you have questions about and you want us to help you answer them, we'll be more than happy to do so. You can contact us through our website, catalyststl.com, CATALYSTSTL.com. My email is Jim_A at catalyststl.com. That's JIM_A at catalyststl. And Debbie's is DEBBYE, Debbie_R at catalyststl.com. So until next time, be well.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.